Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Hey, let me tell y'all something, man. I don't care what you say. We can argue in the comments. But I'm going to tell you right now to hold your horses. And don't take it to the stupid. Because you see this Shakir Stevenson and Edwin de Los Santos? Let me tell you what that is. That's the 2023 version of Amir Khans versus Maidana. Now, for those of you who claim to be boxing fans, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go jump off a bridge. But for those of you who are boxing fans and who can comprehend, I think you know where I'm going with this. And for those who are saying, how dare you compare Shakir Stevenson to Amir Khans? You don't know anything about boxing, Hood Champion. To that I say, in the most respectful way, that I kindly request, that you hold your horses and stop taking it to the stupid. Now let's understand something here. Shakir Stevenson, he's the fast-handed fighter. He's the boxer, right? He's the guy that whose profile is growing. He's the guy who's been making pretty good money, right? He's that guy. I'm not making that up. He's gone through a couple weight divisions already. And now he's being put in with a relatively unknown fighter, right? From another country, speaks Spanish, a power puncher who comes in there to fight and ready to die like Biggie Smalls. So, for those of you out there who don't know who Edwin de Los Santos is, you need to do your homework and stop taking it to the stupid. Let me tell you, this could be one of those fights where you see Shakir come in there and do what he does. That hand speed, that accuracy, that counter-punching ability, and can have Edwin de Los Santos feeling a little bit crazy in there at times. But what happens when Edwin de Los Santos catches Shakir Stevenson the way Maidana eventually caught up to Amir Khans and put their hand of God on him? You could see Stevenson do a chicken dance. Now you see that this is the thing, right? I understand people being fans of Shakur, fans of Davis, fans of Haney, fans of AJ, fans of Wilder, fans of Usyk. I get it, man. Most people have a favorite fighter. But what you won't find here is a bandwagonist in Hood Champion. I like boxing. I don't like a particular boxer. My two favorite fighters, you fill in the blank if you've been on the channel. You already know who they are because I say it all the time. I'm not saying it this video. But people out here acting like damn De Los Santos can't have Shakir Stevenson. You know Shakir Stevenson is half Puerto Rican. He may not know how to dance salsa, but with Edwin De Los Santos, if he lands one of those big Dominican bombs on him, he'll have Shakir Stevenson for the first time in his life dancing salsa all over that ring because his legs are going to go. Matter of fact, he's going to be slipping and sliding all over that ring like he just stepped in some fresh dog shit. That's going to be what he's doing to get the dog shit off my feet dance. Y'all need to understand, man. The best boxer doesn't win the fight. It's the fighter who boxes the best. When you got somebody who hits like De Los Santos and with the desire to find a way to win, I just don't see him in the first round being okay with getting pecked apart, the second round being okay with getting pecked apart, the third, fourth round being okay with getting pecked apart. I don't see that. I see he's going to sit there, man, and be like, all right, this isn't going to go this way. I didn't come here for this to happen. And when you watch him, he comes to let his hands go. Matter of fact, you watching that fight where he was fighting Valenzuela, whatever, El Rayo. He did some dirty stuff in that ring to make sure he hurt him. He had a point deducted. He hit him when he was down. De Los Santos doesn't care. He's mean, just like Maidana. He's vicious. He doesn't care. What does he care if he loses 1 or 2 points? As long as he hurts you and you don't recover properly, then he converges on you and gets you out of there. And then De Los Santos is off to the club dancing bachata. You know what I'm saying? He don't care. Say yakabo, it's over. He's in the breeze. I'm telling y'all to watch that. This isn't going to be no damn clean fight. Talking about Shakir. Look, Shakir Stevenson. All right, let's be fair. The man bubbled up 2 weight divisions already. Even he said, him going up to 140, 147, that he's got to be careful going up too high because, he starts dealing with guys who are, a little too big for him. That's what he said. Especially 154. Don't even talk about that. But he's cognizant of kind of where he belongs at this moment in time. So what this boils down to, in my opinion, is Shakir Stevenson. It's kind of bubbled up to 135. And we don't know if he can really take the punch of a 135-pounder. Because truth being told, Edwin de Los Santos, he's probably more of a 140-pound, 147-pound fighter. You know what I'm saying? Him getting down to 130, anything under that, I'm not sure if that's, realistic for him. So really, he may be somewhere where he can only just hang around for that moment in time for the weigh-in, but really he should probably be fighting a little heavier. But nonetheless, we're going to find out. And this is, let me tell you something. If Shakir gets in here, I expect him to box beautifully. Shakir can fight, man. No, listen, anyone saying Shakir Stevenson's just going to get in the ring and take it to the stupid, you got to hold your horses. No, Shakir Stevenson can fight. He's very brilliant. I just, when I think about him standing in that pocket and trying to, parry shots and roll with shots and throw them counters, let me tell you something. It could end up where he gets hit with something, and now he has one of those don't play with matches moment, the Zab Judah Costa Zoo moments. Don't play with matches. Which way did he go? That could happen. Who would have thought Costa Zoo would beat Zab Judah? It just took one shot by a heavy-handed fighter. That's all I'm getting at. And that's why I said this could be the 2003 Amir Khans versus Maidana. And it could be where, De Los Santos may get the victory. I wouldn't be surprised if he won. Just like I wouldn't be surprised if Shakir Stevenson takes some lethal artillery but somehow gets to the finish line. But it won't be fun for him in that fight if he gets hit and gets hurt repeatedly. It's not going to be fun for him trying to get to that finish line. Now, that being said, y'all leave in the comments below and let me know what y'all think. But if you haven't watched Amir Khans versus Maidana, this stylistically, this is damn near the same. The thing is, we didn't know much about Khan's chin until that fight. We know he got clipped by Breeders Prescott or whatever the hell his name was, but you really didn't know what Khan's chin was really made of. They didn't really give him much credit. But when he got in there and got banged, even he was like trying to tell the world, yeah, you see, I took a hard shot and and I stayed in there. Let me tell you, why Amir Khans stayed in that fight? Because Amir Khans, he must have elephantitis of the testicles, because that man just got big balls. You know what I mean? His balls and heart didn't let him quit in that fight. I mean, Amir Khans was one of those guys, you just got to kill him. Well, someone can say, well, you just got to hit him on the chin. Nah, you got to kill Amir Khans. Amir Khans was not going to quit. He's fighting. And it wasn't until later in his career, right at the end, when he was just snatching up paydays, where he quit against Terrence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? He quit against Terrence Crawford. But he felt that heat, you know what I mean? But when you talk about speed, you talk about being young, a lot of questions. That's Shakir Stevenson and Amir Khans. But you're talking about kind of being unknown, ferocious, mean, hits extremely hard, and coming in to take your head off. That's Edwin de Los Santos. So this is a very good fight. Now, if you ask me who I think is going to win, I don't know. My head says, hey, Shakir Stevenson's going to, sit there, download that, and make the adjustments. But my heart is like, yo, hold on a second. That damn De Los Santos can scrap. It's just that, it's that competitive of a fight. The styles, man. But more than that, it's who wants it the most. And that's what I think this boils down to. Who wants it the most? Man, see, people don't know who he is. That's the problem. People don't know who De Los Santos is. So they're like, oh, Shakir's fighting to nobody. When I read that, man, I tell you what, I don't cuss a lot, man. But I start cussing, man. All kind of colorful adjectives was coming out my face. Like people sitting here talking about Edwin de Los Santos is a tomato kid? Come on, man. And you know what's horrible? The people who are talking about it have these huge boxing channels that got more subscribers than me. I'm not even at 4,000, man. I've been doing this a year. Hopefully in another year time I'll be at 10. People start to understand what we do over here. But it's got cornballs out here. They can't even talk intelligently about these fighters and about comparing them to fights from the past. And 90% of them never even been in the effing ring. You don't have to have fought amateur or fought as a pro. If you've been in there sparring and putting the work in and training, most of them have never done it. So they don't know what the hell they're talking about. I know what I'm talking about. This right here is a good fight. I'm telling y'all it's a good fight. Y'all better be paying attention, man. If you don't know who Amir Khans is or Marcos Maidana, people are like, oh, Maidana fought me when there. Yeah, bozo. Go look at that fight where Maidana fought Amir Khans and how Amir Khans put him down in that first round. And he got up hurt. That man got up hurt. He was hurt. He got up still hurt. He was like, nah, they ain't counting me out. I can't go back home. I'm poor. I'm poor. I can't go back to Argentina. I don't have nothing. I didn't come over here to lose. This is my opportunity. I can't just, although he was in excruciating pain. Khan caught him with a liver shot, man. That liver shot was crazy. He hurt him. And when he got up, the referee he bent back over again, he couldn't shake that liver shot off. And Khan jumped on him. He just folded up. But then he pushed through it. And you can see what kept Maidana on his feet was that he couldn't go back home and be poor no more. And that fight put him on the map. And he never turned back. And then when he did kind of hit a plateau against Devin Alexander, he hooked up with Robert Garcia, who, I don't know what he was, I don't know his secrets over there, but he was able to breathe life back into Maidana's career. Maidana went even further, ended up retiring after 2 fights with Floyd Mayweather. And De Los Santos is cut from that cloth. All right? That being said, Shakir Stevenson, Puerto Rican, versus De Los Santos, the Dominican. And somebody going to be dancing some salsa and bachata in that ring if they get caught with something. And I'm thinking if anyone ends up doing some dancing, it's going to be Shakir Stevenson. I just don't think he has the power at 135 to start knocking out fighters. You know what I'm saying? I think he can, definitely get his respect, but knock him out one punch, one hitter quitter. I don't think he's that guy. De Los Santos, he is that guy, the one hitter quitter. And if he catches Shakir with something, it could get interesting. Anyway, y'all keep cool. I'm in the breeze.